In business, the global economy is currently facing unprecedented challenges, including trade wars, disruptions in transport and logistics systems, shocks from COVID-19 pandemic, geopolitical tensions, and the attendant consequences of food security and the price of oil, as well as the impact of climate change. While these risks persist, it is believed that Africa's continent-wide free trade area, the AfCFTA, if successfully implemented, could significantly boost economic growth in the continent and improve living standards at a time of rising geopolitical tensions and climate change. News Central's Perpetua Fasanmi-Peter has the details.
The ongoing Russo-Ukrainian war, among other global economic and geopolitical shifts, has underscored the importance of finding domestic solutions to national and continental issues. Given this context, it is becoming increasingly necessary for Africa to insulate itself. The hope for that insulation is coming from the Pan-Africanist concept of a single African market, the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. What does the agreement offer the continent?
It's going to emphasize, it's going to enhance trade among African countries and reduce reliance on outside world by making sure that we produce in Africa what we need to consume, and also we sell in Africa primarily what we need to sell.
While many, including the International Monetary Fund, believe that Africa could suffer a permanent economic hit if tensions splinter the global economy into opposing trading blocs around the US and China, there are those who believe there could be an opportunity for Africa in this situation.
For me, I think it will be rather a crisis between China and US if Africa decide to put a halt to a stop to this trade that we are having with both economies. Because naturally we are exporting to those countries our natural resources that will fuel their industries, that are facilitating them to prosper in terms of industrial development. So it will be a crisis for them if Africa decides to stop exports.
The AfCFTA, AfCFTA, is expected to boost intra-African trade by 52.3% by 2025, increase Africa's income by up to $450 billion by 2035, according to the IMF, and lift 30 million Africans out of extreme poverty. However, intra-African trade currently accounts for only 15% of the continent's total trade, compared to 58% in Asia and 67% in Europe. With the goal of uniting 1.3 billion people in a regional trade bloc estimated to be worth $3.4 trillion, the road to the prize still seems far. Perpetua Fasanmi-Peter reporting for News Central.